Hi, my name is Eric Coors. I'm a Master Certified Mercedes-Benz Technician with Crossroads of Roanoke. Once you position the car on the rack, I'll pull the extractor up to the vehicle and position it. You will then take your air line and attach it to the vacuum side of the machine. And as I attach the hose, it will draw a vacuum onto the tank, and you can see that as the needle will drop down. Just after a few minutes of having the hose hooked up, the gauge has dropped below the 20 inches of mercury mark, letting you know that the machine is ready for use. Okay, after you bring your car into your workstation, whether it's on your rack or on a side stall, with this machine, through cap oil, you no longer need the rack to raise the vehicle and drain the oil. You can do everything from right underneath the hood. As you position, I'll open the vehicle's hood, place the hood in the service position. I remove the front section of the engine cover here. I will remove the intake tubes from both sides. Set those aside. Pop off the rest of the engine cover. And as you see, that will allow you access to the engine. I will use my oil filter socket, purchased through Mercedes-Benz, to loosen and remove the oil filter. And as you loosen the oil filter, the oil that is maintained in the housing will then drain down into the oil pan. As the oil filter is already drained, I then remove the oil cap on the right bank of the engine, wipe down any dirt and debris, and set aside. Clean the opening to keep the engine free of dirt. Once the cap is removed, I will remove the dipstick from the dipstick tube in the rear of the engine and gently place it through the opening of the oil cap to remind me that the engine is going to be empty of oil. I'll then take the hose with the quick disconnect on the fitting that is designed specifically for the Mercedes-Benz engine, and the quick disconnect on the hose, which allows you to interchange these for different engine specifications or different tube sizes. Slide the collar back on the quick disconnect and insert just like that. You then position the hose directly into the dipstick tube. I will then open the valve, and you can see the oil as it travels through the hose into the evacuator. The oil evacuator sucks 13 quarts a minute. It generally only takes about 45 seconds to a minute to evacuate the oil out of the machine or into the machine out of the engine. As you can see, as the oil is sucked out of the car, it begins to pull air through, letting you know that the engine is actually being sucked clean of oil. With the dipstick tube on these engines, the tube goes all the way to the bottom of the oil pan, and that allows you to draw all the oil out of the vehicle as it would be just like removing the drain plug and draining it from the bottom. The extractor comes with a 7-level float sensor that is in the tank, that as the tank fills up, you can press this button here and an LED indicator allows you to see how much oil is in the machine. With the oil evacuated out of the vehicle, now, since all the dirty work is done, I will go ahead and finish up the oil change and put oil in the vehicle.